Hello friends, once again, welcome to my sermon and I'm very happy and I've come up with a new important message and I've come up with a very important topic, and what I'm going to speak is all about a title called The Second Chance. Why I want to speak this is because just to let you know that how much God loves you, that how much God cares for you, that how much God has given you the chances to repent if you are doing a sin knowingly, unknowingly, every day in your day-to-day life. And if you're still alive now, friends, that is because God has given you the second chance, friends. Every day of our life, when we wake up from our bed early in the morning, it is like we are getting a second chance, friends. Because at night when we sleep, we do not know what is happening around us. We do not know whether the thief came or whether the thief did not come. We do not know whether people outside there are fighting, or we do not know whether the people outside what is happening around us. Because we sleep and we do not know anything. That's like a dead, because a dead people, when they sleep, when they are dead, they do not know anything. But we are also same like that. When we sleep, we do not know what is happening. And when we rose up early morning, that God has given us the second chance. And that is what I want you to let you understand, that every day of our life is second chance given by God to us, friends. Here we are going to see the story of Jonah. We see the story of Jonah in Jonah chapter 1, verse 1 to 4. We see that God called Jonah to go and preach to the Nineveh, because the people in the Nineveh are very wicked. And God was not happy, and God feels so bad that the wickedness of these people reached up to the point where Jesus Christ died. And therefore, God told Jonah to go and preach to the people of Nineveh to repent from their sin. Whereas this Jonah was very scared, Jonah was very feared, thinking that the people of Nineveh were very wicked and they will not repent. Instead, they may destroy him. And therefore, Jonah ran away from God. Jonah ran away from Nineveh. Instead of going to Nineveh, he ran to Tarsus. And what happened as a result on the way, as he was sailing in the ship along with other people, there we see that the storm came, the wind came, and the ship started to blow. And people were thinking, what is happening? They thought maybe it is because they have carried the huge luggage, they have carried the huge things, huge goods. Therefore, they started to throw it down. Finally, they throw many things, everything empty, but still the ship is sinking. Still they are in trouble, still they are in problem. I realized that finally this is the mistake of Jonah himself, and therefore God doesn't want Jonah to run away from God. God loves Jonah. God wants Jonah to work for him, and God wants Jonah to stay with God and have communication with God. And therefore God sent something to block Jonah on going to the place called Tarsus. And therefore God sent a storm. God sent a rain. And what happened as a result? What happened to Jonah? Here we'll see. Here in the book of Jonah chapter 1 verse 17. Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights, friends. Jonah, because of running away from God could have destroyed Jonah because of not obeying God, but God gave chance to Jonah. When Jonah said, it is because of me the ship is sinking, God told me to go to Nineveh, but whereas I ran away from God. And God doesn't want me to go away from him. Therefore, he sent this storm to avoid me, to not to go further anymore. And therefore, please throw me down. And they threw it down to Jonah. And God arranged and God prepared a big fish. And Jonah was swallowed by that fish. And as a result, that fish went to the seashore and it just vomited Jonah out. And before that, Jonah repented inside the belly. Let's see. We will see in Jonah chapter 1 verse 3. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time, saying, Arise, go unto Nineveh, the great city, and preach unto it the preaching that I bid thee. And Jonah, when he repented, God accepted the cry of Jonah. And next time Jonah, he went and he started to preach the gospel in Nineveh. Friends, today you and I, God wants us to preach the gospel around the world. And are we running away like Jonah? Jonah knows God, and God also knows Jonah. Today you know God, I know God. God knows you, God knows me. Today are we running away like the Jonah? Friends, never run away. You cannot hide from God. You cannot run away from God. Instead, you need to obey the voice of God. Instead, you need to preach the voice of God. Friends, you need to preach that God has given you, that God has told you to tell the world to repent from their sin. And before that, you have to preach to yourself that I will repent all day. Do not fear that if you repent, your friends will leave you. Do not fear that if you repent, your friends will say this and that about your friends. Never. But God will be with you. And I hope and pray that God has sent you in this world to preach. And as you get the second chance, repent from this second chance and start preaching the gospel around the world. And before you preach the gospel around the world, preach to yourself, because God loves you. God loves the world. Therefore, God has called you to preach the gospel. So may God bless you, and may you use this second chance to preach the gospel around the world. Amen.